Hello there. Welcome back to my views and news. Four news stories for you. Firstly, Tigray, where a protest is being held since this morning. Hundreds of people have been protesting in Mekelle. Is it a purely IDP protest, or does it have political dimensions and political backing to? This question is important because in Tigray, everything is being politicized due to split in TPLF. Secondly, viewers, I did a video last night. I told you about how God of Honor was mounted when Hassan Sheikh visited Ethiopia, and some Hassan Sheikh critics claimed that Ethiopian government deliberately uh, chose Navy to mount the God of Honor, which was symbolic, a message from Ethiopia to Somalia that Ethiopia wants access to sea, it wants its navy to be deployed on Somalia's coast. I have an update for you. And thirdly, yours, Fano fighters have they have established rather a new regiment. This regiment has been named Simagno Bakele Regiment. Lastly, viewers, tomorrow is the last day for registration to appear in grade 12th university entrance exams. Has the issue in exam been solved or not? Let's start, viewers, from Tigray first, where I told you yesterday that from Monday, a 3-day protest is going to start in Mekelle. This morning, hundreds of people gathered at Promenade Square in Mekelle. They're protesting, they're chanting slogans, Yakal. I think Yakal means enough. Enough is the slogan of this demonstration. 3-day demonstration reported. It will continue till Wednesday. Those who are protesting, they say that they are IDPs, that they are suffering. A civil society is organizing this protest. Silal Civil Society of Tigray is the name of the NGO, non-profit, non-governmental organization. And these people are saying that they have been suffering for the last 4 years. Now it's enough. Enough is enough. Now government will have to take action. They say that they want to return to their homes in Western Zone. Tigray calls Western Zone Western Tigray. Amhara region has claimed the zone too. It says that this zone is basically Humera Volkai Sag. It was annexed by Tigray. The issue of IDPs is used for point scoring by the two TPLF groups. Both are responsible for delay in the return of IDPs. They're IDPs, not refugees, because refugees are those who leave a country who are in another country. For example, there are Ethiopian refugees, Tigray refugees in Sudan. Those who are in Ethiopia displaced, we call them IDPs. Getachew government accuses TPLF of Debrecen, and the Debrecen group is responsible for delay in the return of IDPs because this group is creating obstacles. TPLF, on the other hand, accuses Getachew government that since Getachew is in power, he should take responsibility, but he is working at the orders and in accordance with the instructions of the federal government of Ethiopia. And his government is responsible for the delay, for the suffering of IDPs. The question, viewers, is who is behind today's protest? Getachew government had to give the green light for this protest, because if they don't allow IDPs to protest, obviously that will bring bad name to their administration. IDPs protest and government has to allow them. Like veterans protest and government cannot deal with them in a harsh manner that could lead to problems for the government. So Getachew government allowed the protest to happen, but I think TPLF is backing this protest. Some TPLF people have been seen in today's protest. But TPLF, I mean TPLF, the Debrecen wing. Some TPLF, the Debrecen wing people were seen today at this protest. And TPLF published pictures and videos from today's protest on its social media page, official page as well. It's very unfortunate that the issue of IDPs is being politicized. I mean, the issue should be solved by both the parties. Both are responsible, whether it's the Bretzian group or Getachew group. Both are responsible, but they are trying to accuse each other of being the reason behind the delay in the return of IDPs. By the way, the return of IDPs of Western Zone is a little complex. It's a complicated issue, I believe. Why? Because it's linked to the decision about the status of the area. Decision has not been made so far. Once the decision has been made, once Tigray, Amhara, federal government reach a decision about who will administer the area, I think return of IDPs will be easy. Main issue is that the status is still unclear. Damak Zadu led group there, federal forces there too in Western Zone. Tigray side wants disarmament and withdrawal of all Amhara forces from there, which has not happened. It's a complex issue, I think. Damak Zadu led government agreed to take back these IDPs from Tigray. But obviously, he will ensure that IDPs who return are properly verified, that they are original residents of the area. And Damak Zadu-led government brought some people from Amhara region to be settled in Humera Volkaya Sagde after the war, 2020 war. So it's difficult to determine who are the real original residents of the area. And these Tigrayans who want to return to Humera Volkaya Sagde, for how long have they been living in Western Zone? Because Amhara side says that they were settled, they were brought and settled in Humera Volkaya Sagde decades ago by Tigray. So it's a complicated issue. Let's hope that Tigray government and TPLF don't politicize the issue. Let's see how this protest ends. Secondly, viewers, God of Honor mounted in the honor of Hassan Sheikh, the president of Somalia, led to a controversy. Hassan Sheikh's critics claim that Ethiopia humiliated Hassan Sheikh by choosing its naval force unit to mount God of Honor. Now, details are coming out, and what happened is that Hassan Sheikh received God of Honor twice. Once when he arrived at the airport, and second time when he arrived at Adwa Memorial Center, the place where the memorial is built. And at Adwa Memorial Site, the guards deployed wear white uniforms, and whoever comes there, these guards mount God of Honor. It's not that specifically Navy was chosen for this purpose. I mean, when leaders in the past, other leaders from Western countries, from African countries visited Adwa, they also were welcomed with the same type of God of honor by uh, soldiers clad in white uniforms. So it wasn't specifically for Hassan Sheikh that Ethiopian government chose Navy for God of honor. Hassan Sheikh critics, by the way, just want to find fault with Hassan Sheikh's policies. They want to prove that he's a failure. That is why they don't waste any opportunity. I said, by the way, yesterday that Hassan Sheikh's welcome in Addis Ababa was very warm, unprecedented welcome. Never in the past has president of Somalia been welcomed in this manner in Ethiopia. Why? Because Ethiopia has realized that Hassan Sheikh, Somalia should not be underestimated. We should be treated on equal footing. That is why realization has come, realization has struck, and Hassan Sheikh was warmly welcomed. To know what he will do. Will there be any significant improvement in bilateral relations? Will they reach agreement about access to sea or not? But Hassan Sheikh was warmly welcomed. Criticism about humiliation of Hassan Sheikh in Ethiopia is not fair, I think. Thirdly, viewers, the Fano fighters have established a new regiment. Its name is Simagno Bakele. Gondar Fano named a regiment after Simagno Bakele. Bakenau is one of Gondar Fano commanders, and he announced the formation, the establishment of Simagno Bakele regiment. Who is Simagno Bakele? I hope my pronunciation is correct. Magno Bakele was the project manager of the GERD, Ethiopian dam, and he was the public face of the dam. He was killed in July 2018 after PM Abiy had taken office. And the day he was killed, he was due to hold a press briefing. And he was due to hold a press briefing reportedly about a statement given by Ethiopian PM Abiy. Ethiopian PM Abiy said that the construction of the dam, construction of GERD, could take 10 years. Bakele was going to respond to the statement, and he was found dead in Addis Ababa with a pistol. Federal police conducted an investigation, and federal police called it a suicide. Magno Bakele supporters say that he was assassinated. He was killed by Ethiopian PM's government because he was going to respond to PM Abiy's statement of the delay or the time period for the completion of GERD. GERD could have been completed. By the way, it is 2024 and GERD has almost been completed. So PM Abiy came to 2018. It's 2025 rather. So almost 6 years have passed and GERD about to be completed. GERD could have been completed a bit earlier had Ethiopian government worked on it on emergency basis. The Prime Minister's estimate of 10 years was definitely wrong. Smagno Bakele's death is still shrouded in mystery. People accuse him, Amhara people, groups in Amhara, especially Fano groups, they accuse PM Abiy that he killed Smagno Bakele. That is why a Fano regiment in the honor of Smagno Bakele has been established in the Amhara region. Lastly, viewers, tomorrow is the last day for registration to appear at grade 12 university entrance exam. This exam is one of the most important exams for Ethiopian students. They have to clear the exam to be enrolled at a university. Uh, those who don't register by tomorrow won't be able to take the exam. I have been updating you about the issue of female students of Axom Tigray who were not allowed to wear hijab in Axom and they were suspended from schools. They did not fill out forms to appear for the grade 12th university entrance exam. The issue of hijab is still unsolved. Did the female students of Axom register themselves? Were they allowed to register? Will they appear in 12th grade university entrance exam? We don't know. If they don't appear at the exam, that would definitely be uh, bad news for the students, for female students of Axom. Unfortunately, the issue is turning into a religious and political issue. EPLF is involved. Tigray Islamic Affairs Supreme Council has confirmed that its efforts of solving the issue through talks did not succeed. Now, Tigray Islamic Affairs Supreme Council is taking the matter to a court in Tigray. Are courts independent? What will courts do? It's not clear. Where is Federal Education Ministry of Brahanu Naga? Why isn't it intervening? It should tell the people what the policy of the government is. I mean, government should issue a clear statement. It should clearly tell what is happening in Axom. Are students committing a violation or are they being denied their rights? Federal government silent, Tigray government silent, behind the scene negotiations failed so far. Thank you for watching.